Hello and welcome to Getting Candid with me, your girl Hellen. My guest today, these are people that I've been wanting to have on the show for a long time. I've been wishing and hoping to have them as soon as possible. I'm talking about Lulu Haangala Wood and Mr. William Wood. This couple has been gracing our social media with beautiful recipes, and I've been eager to know what happens behind the scenes, how they manage to work together, because they look like they have so much fun working together. So today we chat with them and just hear how it goes on behind the scenes and how it's been for them working together. And also we have our next big thing. Our next big thing today is Ommi. Very talented guy. We believe he's the next big thing. I hope you will too. Join me on the other side as I chat with them. Hello, welcome back. I mentioned that I'll be chatting with people that I've been wanting to have on the show for a long time. Mr. and Mrs. Wood, William and Lulu. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
We're good.
Very good.
I'm excited to have you.
Thanks
for having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming. I've been waiting to have you guys for so long, but I think this was the right time.
Yeah, it was. You know, you kept asking. I'm like, I don't think we're ready yet.
Yeah.
But now we've come to you on our 1-year anniversary of working together.
Really?
So yeah, you're special.
I am special.
No, she needed a bit more experience, you know? She was
what needed experience?
This one.
Yeah, you needed to be groomed by him.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
Okay.
You know, he's made me.
Yeah. No, but how's it been, the 1 year?
It's been exciting, actually.
Yeah.
Very exciting. As I keep on saying that, you know, coming out of former employment, you now start your own thing.
Yeah.
So for us, it's been very, very exciting. There's been ups, there's been downs, but I think it's been worth it as well. So yeah, lots of experience gained and learned as well. So yeah, happy actually.
It's very happy. It's been a year of learning, but also a year like we started a business during a very challenging period for both of us.
Yeah.
I was running a business. He was coming out of formal employment. The business was okay, but we needed supplementary income.
Yeah.
And it was just nice to be able to start something together and then just see it grow. And I think it's helped us grow in our relationship,
Yeah, true.
but also helped us grow as a business.
Nice. I'm just thinking, is it something that you had thought of, like, before you got married? Is it something that you had planned to say one day we would like to do this together? And
Not really.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because she's always been part of the whole media, social media and the like
Yeah.
as well. So she big interest in cooking or baking as well. That's where it started from.
Yeah.
And then slowly started to, you know, obviously share it on social media and the like. And I was always make funny
He
faces
was-
behind or fun of
I used to
Yeah,
She's cooking.
but he was always the cook. When we actually met, he cooked more than I did, and that was a challenge for me, and I love a challenge. And so when I started sharing a bit of my cooking, but more the baking also, I was just learning how to bake online and sharing. We saw the interest that people had, but still didn't think it was going to go somewhere. I think I started using the Wood Kitchen hashtag like 2 years ago, 3 years ago
true,
actually.
True.
Yeah, like 2018, that's when I started using the Wood Kitchen hashtag as I was learning to cook. So yeah, I don't think we knew it was ever going to be a business, but we were just passionate about food. We love hosting people. You can come to our house on a Tuesday, on a Monday. We will cook. It will be a braai.
to cook.
We will do something. We love, you know, having people and just creating a loving environment for anyone that comes into our home.
Okay, so when you said that he was more of a cook, I think I read somewhere, correct me if I'm wrong, that he cooks on the first date. Is it the first date or?
It was actually when she came to visit in
Yeah, the
Chipata.
first time.
Yeah, that was when I actually cooked for her. So that's where it all started. What
That's
did
when
it
I was
start-
like, I'm marrying this son. He's the one. He made me this burger that was so amazing. It was like a burger stuffed with my cheese, my mushrooms. I'm just like, this guy. He has done some restaurant quality stuff.
Yeah.
And I just loved being able, you know, I don't think I'm the most conventional woman you'll find. So finding a man who's not as conventional also, and is just free to explore his passions and, you know, not intimidated, you know, by saying I'm in the kitchen. That for me was just such a turn on.
Nice.
Can I say that on? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you can. you can. Okay, so where did the passion for cooking come from?
Oof, long time. And I always say passion for cooking started at home. I think we're even made to be very self-reliant at a very young age as well. So the whole passion has been a lot of influence from mom, from my sister, and then obviously now even sharing it with the whole world is also coming from Lulu as well. Because as I said, I've loved cooking for a very long time. And it's only now that, oh fine, we've said, oh, here's a platform, let's share it with other people. And then yeah, here we are. So yeah.
I forgot to say you guys should come with some of the food that we've seen.
You know, we actually had planned to come with something, so we owe you.
Exactly.
You and your husband, please just come home. Just tell us when, okay?
Okay.
And you come home and we spoil you. We actually had a nice gift for you, which we also need to send from our friends at Rhodes Quality.
Exactly.
I'm waiting. And this is like the cameras are witnessing. I'm going to post it. The moment I receive that, I'll post it.
Please do.
If it doesn't happen, you can help me follow it up.
Actually, you should have done this interview from home. I think I told you
Actually, that was the plan.
Yes.
At the beginning, we were supposed to come home.
Yes.
We'll redo another one because we need to come and film the wood kitchen.
No, you should.
We need to come. But really impressive. The presentation of the food looks good because I actually thought maybe one of you went to catering school, maybe did the short course, and then another one is tapping from that. But it's all self-taught.
All self-taught, although obviously I came from a hospitality background because I was working as a general manager for the longest time. And you do have 1 or 2 kitchen classes where you learn the basics, but then obviously just learning the basics is not enough. So you have to really have a passion for it and then basically follow through it, which is what we're doing now. So yeah, so we're happy.
How did you meet?
How did we meet?
Ooh, blind date actually.
Oh, wow.
Imagine.
It's like Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. I think they work.
With no royal drama, but
yeah, with no royal drama.
We'll take the money though.
Yeah, maybe that would be nice.
Yeah,
it was a blind date.
Blind date. So it's my
family.
Yeah.
Right?
So my aunt is friends with your
my
cousin, in the UK. So she's like, oh, you seem to have same kind of likes and dislikes, so why not? So I was just like, okay, fine. I'm not going to lose anything. Let's meet up. Gave her a call. Came in from Chipata, and boom, from there, the rest is history.
So you came from Chipata.
Yeah, I was working in Chipata.
That was special already. That was special.
It was. And I was like, I was in that space where I'm like, I'm not looking for a guy. I've been heartbroken so many times. And I remember walking in, he sent me okay, that picture, baby, you looked old. I don't know. Or maybe I wasn't looking. So I didn't look properly,
It didn't impress you.
I was just like, guy. My mom was also there, like, yeah, there's this nice guy, your cousin. I'm like, if my mom is saying a guy, can't be nice.
They try to say about mom's quality.
She doesn't trust her mom.
Or maybe the mom didn't want. No.
I was just like not sure. But I walked into that restaurant, almost walked past him. But I think the moment we sat and just started talking, we had so much in common. We sat for like 3 hours. You had another appointment, like a wedding to go
to. Yeah, it was a friend's wedding actually, the same weekend.
Yeah, and we just kept on going. And I think it was just, I met my best friend.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, we can tell the friendship is there. And it's beautiful friendship. We'll just take a break, okay?
Okay.
Sure.
So, guys, we take a break. On this break, we're showing you the next big thing. He goes by the name Ommi. Let's get to know him. Hello, Ommi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Welcome to the next big thing.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
So we have you in this segment because we believe in your talent and we believe that you can be the next big thing in Zambia.
Thank you very much.
We hope you don't disappoint us.
I definitely won't disappoint you.
Okay, so I was reading through your profile and I was amazed to find that you have been doing music for a while. That was like 2013 when you started doing professionally.
Yeah.
Just tell us a little bit, just like break it down. How did you start?
Okay, so it started when I was in the dream singing competition where I came out second, like the second run-up.
Okay, that was Dreams 2013?
Yeah, 2013. So from there, I stopped for a bit. Like I paused for a bit because I needed to go to school. So I went to school and then I resumed later on around 2017, 2018, somewhere there, when I joined Music for Change. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
are you still with Music for Change?
Yes, I'm still with them right now.
Okay. Okay. So that now you have a new song featuring Yobe.
Yeah.
Maturity. I love the song.
Thanks.
I love the song. How was it working with Yobe?
It was a pleasure. It was awesome. I was thrilled to work with him. I didn't expect it to be this nice, or maybe that easy. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
But then he's an amazing guy, and he's really talented. I was so humbled to work with him.
Great. So you said you had released a song some years back, 50 years?
Yeah.
A song that was dedicated to
Zambia.
Zambia. Can you give us a line or two from that song? Do you remember the year you released the song?
I remember that year Zambia was turning 50. I can't remember the exact year.
Oh, 50 years.
Yeah,
Jubilee
50
year.
years. Yeah,
okay, yes. I think that was 2014 or 15.
Somewhere there.
Yeah. Okay, so you can give us a line or two from that song.
Okay. Zikola tutonse, tigwepo tonse mwe, ai, Zambia, yeah. That's the only right now I remember.
You forgot
I forgot.
Too many songs were released. I think you guys were
Yeah.
just going in the studio and record and then release it. You forget about it. But anyway, Maturity, very good song with your maps. But I want you to do a chorus for that song, Maturity, for those that haven't heard it.
Okay. Oh, nale mavosebela, nifuna kukwatila. Imafika time for you to settle down. When you make up your mind, it's called maturity. Oh, nale mavosebela, nifuna kukwatila. Imafika time for you to settle down. When you make up your mind, it's called maturity.
Beautiful. You want to continue singing?
No,
We can listen.
No, people should download the song and then they'll enjoy it.
Yeah, so, okay, maybe you can just tell them the platforms where they can find the song.
Okay, so the song is on the Sesani, it's on djshowster.com, it's on Zambia Music Blog, Afrofire, it's on iTunes, Spotify, it's on many platforms.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And what are your plans now? Do you plan to release an album, or it's just singles first to establish yourself? Or
Yeah, I was planning to do an EP. We'll see how that works out, but then for now I'll just be doing singles. I have a project with Wheels. Yeah, I also have projects with other artists. I'll review. Yeah.
are we going to see any music videos?
Yeah, definitely. We're planning to do a video for Maturity. It'll be nice and it'll be great.
Looking forward to that. So how can people follow you on social media so that they know what you're up to? What are your platforms?
Okay, they can follow me on Facebook at Ommi ZM. Omega was my old one. So Ommi ZM, Instagram Ommi ZM, and Twitter Ommi ZM.
Okay, great. Do you have a YouTube channel, or firstly when you release a video then we start seeing things on YouTube?
Oh yeah, I have a YouTube channel. I actually did a video with Paula and DJ Cosmo. So it's there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so the YouTube channel is there. It's also Ommi ZM.
Nice.
Yeah, people should just subscribe to my channel and yeah.
Okay, great. Oh, now you're saying DJ Cosmo. I'm like, oh, okay, that song. Yes, very beautiful song. Okay, thank you so much for coming through. We believe you're the next big thing, and please work hard and don't disappoint us.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. I'm so grateful.
Okay, so guys, that's our next big thing. If you don't believe in him, then we don't know. But believe in him and support him so that he can get to be the next big thing. Welcome back. I'm still chatting with Mr. and Mrs. Woods, and that was Ommi, the next big thing. I believe in him. I think you should also believe in him. Okay, so we continue. You involve your kids. I like how you involve your kids in everything that you do. How is that going? Is there anybody who is showing interest in following your footsteps, or the other one seems to be going in a different direction?
I think the little one, Caleb,
Yeah.
he's showing quite a bit of interest in the kitchen because he's always, especially when mom is baking, he's like, okay,
Yeah.
no, even for me, I want to make my own crumble or whatever it was. So the
His
first
favorite thing is apple crumble.
Yeah, first thing he made himself was a crumble, isn't it?
Yeah,
Or
apple
something.
crumble, and then you
With a
taught
pineapple
him.
as well.
Yes, then you also
Yeah.
taught him something to do with bananas and
Oh, yes,
a
it's a
froyo
froyo,
or something.
yeah. Yeah,
But
so-
he loves the kitchen. I think he's seen both of us being
Yeah.
in there. While Asa loves the kitchen when he's in the kitchen.
Okay.
I have to be like, yo, you should be in the kitchen. And she's just
doesn't like that.
not interested. But when she's with him, they'll cook like, really nice stuff together. But I feel that they've come to understand the value of work. We both grew up working with whatever our parents were doing, they involved us in. We work to help the family also. So we want to instill that in our children.
Yeah.
They need to understand that money just doesn't show up. So they need to work. I mean, even our lives, we try to keep it as natural as possible, but we've explained to them that
This is work.
this is work also, our family, and realize that there's a young person out there watching you and saying, oh, wow, I want to do that. So how you interact also online is important. So you see Caleb now starts the lives, he's very interested. Even Asa, people miss her right now because she's in boarding school.
She's so hyper.
Yes.
And how was it sending her to boarding school? I don't think that's easy.
Oof, guys.
It was a back and forth. It's so funny, the same issue about boarding school.
Yeah.
So she was, grade 4 at the time?
Yeah.
And I bought papers for boarding school, and I said she's going next term just to see how the reception would be.
Let's just say it wasn't a good reception.
If I wanted peace, I would wait a couple more years. But then, fast forward, another 3 years?
Yeah,
She was actually looking forward to it, but also we kept on saying at some point you are going to go through boarding school, and it's sort of groomed her for it.
Yeah.
And she loves it right now.
She's very
so,
happy.
Yeah, she's very excited.
That's encouraging.
I was depressed. Like the day after, I wasn't talking to anyone. I was just mute. I couldn't talk. I was upset. It took me about a week to get back to normal, but we're just really happy that we've been able to afford to take her to a boarding school so that she can grow in, to be more independent. The new fight is Caleb going to boarding school because he went in like grade 1 or something.
I went in grade 4. My younger sister went in grade 1, so.
Oh no.
Can never be my child, please.
Been away from home for the longest
Oh
time.
my God, no. I can't imagine. That's hard.
I would die. Let's just.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on this one. I wouldn't allow it as well. I would just say no.
So
guys,
at least
no.
grade 2 he can go, eh?
Grade 8 maybe.
Thank you. I went in grade 8 and I'm grateful for that experience. But you need that grounding from, your parents.
From home, yeah.
But yeah, maybe I'll be like grade 5 or no, actually grade 6, 7, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's nice. Do you ever plan on opening a restaurant?
You know what? I think the model for the whole culinary kind of industry has really changed. It would be nice to have a restaurant, or maybe just have a little chill spot where you'd actually invite maybe 5 people at a time or whatever it is. But an actual push for an actual restaurant, I don't think is there. I think we'd like to keep it a bit more intimate.
Yeah.
So friends and family will say, okay guys, come through. We're sitting in the garden, we're going to cook maybe a 2 or 3 course meal or whatever it is. And then, we see it from there. But I think monetizing it the way we've been lucky to do it right now is working for us. And I think we'll pretty much keep the same model. Up until we decide to say, okay, fine, yes, keep it very intimate, 5 people at a time. So we're not going to be open every day of the week or whatever it is. Yeah, we'd like it to be quite an experience and just keep it nice and intimate as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you think you would get as many corporates on board as you have?
Initially, no. This came from passion. One reason also why we were sharing our meals and so forth was because when I was learning to cook, like when I now seriously said I need to challenge this guy, I was looking for Zambian inspiration. Even if it's for an Italian meal, I wanted to see a Zambian cook it and tell me that the stuff is available somewhere. And I wasn't finding a lot of that. And you sometimes ask a chef and they're like, oh, sorry, I don't share my recipes. And I'm like, this is an opportunity, guys. So when we started sharing, initially it was just like, we want someone to be able to go online and see something Zambian. And then also create fusion meals, and so forth. But I think by the time we now decided, let's start the website and Instagram account, we did see the opportunity had grown. The opportunities to partner with corporates had now come, but initially that wasn't the the idea. But I think we didn't expect it
Yeah,
to
I
happen
think
so quickly.
We were blown out of the water with that one. Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's real now.
Yeah, like especially with our Rhodes family, I think
Yeah, that
with
is a
Rhodes
blessing.
Quality, it's been a blessing. We are on a 1-year contract
That's
with them,
huge.
and it's, you know, there's potential to do so much more. And they have really shown, I think, where we are in the space right now, whether you're an influencer or whether you have a business that can push other businesses, the corporates are starting to understand the power of using local people to push their products.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think if anyone doubts it, we are a great example of that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Now let me just move you away from the business side of things. The past year, I think you dealt with a lot of cyberbullying. How did you all handle that? Because I know even your husband was mentioned in some post. I was seeing that because I think at the same period I also went through the same. So I was like following, and yeah. And how did that make you feel first, and how did you deal with it?
It was hard. It was hard, especially because I think the initial one came because of my hair.
Yeah.
And my hair just wasn't working with me at that time. And, you know, the doctor was saying, no, maybe it's stress or, you know, another issue that you might be having that's causing your hair to fall. It's not something that I necessarily wanted to share with everyone. Actually, I think it's the first time I'm even mentioning one of the reasons why I went that route. But I'm glad for a partner that just supported me through it. And when people bashed me, some of those things made me cry.
Yeah.
I mean, it was hard. And I felt people were nitpicking, and some of the social media pages were just using it for clout. You know, they get
Obviously.
something from Instagram. You know, I post different content on different platforms. And I know what goes on Instagram sometimes can't go on Facebook because they're different audiences. But you come to my platform where I say don't use my pictures without permission, you take that to the platform I haven't taken it to. I found that offensive, but I mean, some of the platforms were kind enough to take some of those pictures down. But yeah, at the end of the day, I still felt beautiful. People have gone on about my weight and calling me ugly, Basila, this is what happens with age. Yes, I'm 37. But you can't expect me to look like the 21-year-old that you saw on Z Kids News, you know?
I think it's a matter of how do you define beauty, you know,
Yeah.
like just because, and I feel like some people just want to say something negative. They'll look for something and they'll find it.
Yes.
But I really felt bad, and I'm just glad you pulled through and you're okay.
I'm fine now. And I think sometimes when it would hit me, I would be going through something else. You know, like the December one was hard. I was going through a miscarriage. We were going through a miscarriage.
Really? Sorry.
And you're calling me fat and ugly? I'm dealing with something so much deeper. And I think sometimes people forget that it's not just social media. Like, people get affected by those words, you know. Yeah, it's not easy, but I'm just grateful that we are able to keep going.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop us from doing what we're going to do.
True.
And I'm grateful that it's hard for him because I'm always like, but baby, am I fat? I think, but am I looking beautiful? Shame, the poor man has to tell me I look beautiful 5 times a day now because of you guys.
And you know, I think this is, we need to understand. You see how the things we just see in USA, like this one has eating disorder, because I think it's for things like that. When you're not even seeing the fatness, like somebody has gained a little weight and somebody is saying, you're fat, you're looking ugly, you're what? You grow and some thickness just has to come on you. It happens. But you should pull through. How's AfriShop doing?
Oh, so AfriShop is still there. The only thing that has changed is that we closed down our physical office.
Okay.
But I mean, you were still ordering online and getting your goods to your doorstep. You never really had to come to the office. So yeah, we're still moving, we're still growing. And that's, things had slowed down at some point, but I think they're starting to pick up. A lot of the entrepreneurs are supporting us because they can't travel.
Yeah.
So we are excited to still be able to cater a service that we felt was a need even before COVID, and now the need is even more. Excited to see the other countries also really supporting us, South Africa, Kenya, Angola. So yeah, we are growing and we are still here.
Okay, they're telling me it's time up, so I have to close. But I think we'll still come home and do that interview from home because I still have a lot of things to ask you guys. But thank you for coming.
No,
Thank
thanks
you
for
for
having
having
And
us.
it just seems like he's been doing this forever.
You know, he's a natural.
Yeah. Thank you so much, and say hi to the baby.
Will
The one
do.
who's at home.
Okay.
Alrighty, guys. So this has been Getting Candid with me, your girl Helen. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've loved this episode. Keep subscribing to the channel.